Hey, beautiful people. We'll make this one very short. No different than how information is used and gathered, absent of your consent, through the internet via companies like Moonshot CV that we've shown on the Patreon page when it comes to how technology is used to basically gather all your information. Whether you are under the impression that there's no reason for you to preserve the integrity of your activity or not. Well, the same thing is being done with social event. These things going on with face masks and whatnot, it's all a social experiment. You, the everyday man, are assumed to be a dog that can be easily trained and given commands at any time. And there is a team called Behavioral Insight Team. Behavior Insight Team, also known unofficially as Nudge Unit, like you give a dog or some pet that you're training a nudge or some hypnotic suggestion, is a global social purpose organization that generates and applies behavioral insight, in other words, human behavior, to inform policy and improve public services. Following nudge theory, meaning an experiment is done on you and based on your ability to respond and or not respond, they give that insider statistics as to how policies are made, either to make money or to better control you. Using social engineering. These people are not hiding it, they're telling you. In case you were wondering, the people deeply behind part of when it's decided that something is closed or open or with some policy, this and that. See, all those executive orders at the state level and federal level, all those guys are just puppets, they're tools. The people funding things on the inside, I'm showing it to you. Using social engineering as well as techniques in psychology, behavioral economics, and marketing. The purpose of the organization to influence public thinking. The purpose of the organization is to influence public thinking and decision making in order to improve compliance with governmental policy. They're using marketing principles and behavioral economics and psychology to treat you like your pet, a dog. Whatever it is that you think you've seen on post boards or signs and things like that, all those are behavioral psychology meant to make you think and act a certain way so that someone could basically control you easier. And they are not hiding it, they're telling you. Wherever else it's being purported as what's going on is what you've been made to believe. And of course, once a lie is repeated long enough, it becomes reality. So much that the mind will create it into a reality. Someone can tell you you're stupid yesterday, but you don't accept it. But before sunset of yesterday, if they've told you that 1,000 times, when you wake up this morning, you would start to question yourself as to whether you're stupid, or you might even feel like you're stupid even if you don't completely agree to it. No different than being bombarded everywhere you go, indoor, outdoor, on your laptop, especially today where technological luxury puts you into access and connection to many things. Well, they're bombarding you with it. And if you are yet to know how to make money without being someone else's slave, oh yeah, you'll be subjected to it. You are considered an animal that can be conditioned through psychological economics, marketing, psychology, nudge theory. No different than how you train a dog to not bark, use those bark electrical shock collar. Right. They're doing the same thing to people. Now you might be thinking, well, it's based in UK, but I'm in North America. What does that have to do with me? Scroll down just a little bit. North America. The North American operation of BIT is working with cities and their agencies. When I tell you that these cities and municipalities hire psychologists, this is one of the things that I mean, as well as other partners across the United States and Canada, running over 25 randomized controlled trials. They are experimenting on the people en masse, and the people don't even know about it, and they're not hiding it. In the first year of operation, and they've been around since when? Well, founded in 2010. Organizations like these usually function before they're publicly disclosed as being founded. Just keep that in mind. Reading on. Using social engineering as well as techniques in psychology, behavioral economics, and marketing. The purpose of the organization is to influence public thinking. Someone is influencing your thoughts and decision making, and someone is influencing the decisions that you make daily, the most subtle things as you think about who you are, who other people's are, what you think life is about. They are dictating life for you in order to improve compliance with a government policy and thereby decrease social and government costs related to inaction and poor compliance with policy and regulation. It's all about making you a slave, nothing more. and they will use anything and any information by all means necessary. Don't look at me. I'm not saying hate or like something. I'm just saying look at the basic principles of what's going on and what they're openly disclosing to you without hiding it. The Behavioral Insight team has been headed by British psychologist David Halpern since its formation. This guy said some very disturbing things in an interview that makes you realize you are treated like dogs and animals that can be given cues and told to sit, told to roll, told to bark, told to keep quiet. Simple as that. That's how they perceive the everyday man. I'll say that, I'll leave it there without creating fear or the assumption that this is meant to favor one people's perspective or to go against one other perspective. I could not care less for any side. Up, down, sideways, whatever angle people mention. All I'm saying is you, the everyday man, use common sense. Use common sense. Again, use common sense. Until next time, take care. Best of luck.